Again, it's protein, healthy fats,
Fiber.
fiber, PHF.
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 Yep. So that is kind of just an easy way to know how to compose your meals. Then we dig deeper into what that looks like. So I'll take that number that you said. Let's say 1,000 is your resting metabolic rate. That is what I like to call the rent. Your body needs that at minimum to keep those lights on.
I like that. The rent.
Yeah, it's the bare minimum that your body's going to accept from you without shutting it down, evicting you.
Wow.
Then we have to look at, what does your training look like? So like you said, are you trying to maintain? Are you trying to prepare for something? Are we trying to cut weight? Are we trying to gain weight? Like, what are your goals? So from there, we'll find the range that you need. So I know you're never dipping below 1,000 because this is your rent. And then we figure out what those numbers are in between. So just to give another easy number, let's say at the very most, at very hard, your most crazy training days, you're burning 3,000. So I'm probably going to keep you somewhere between like 1,200 and 2,400, somewhere in between there, depending on what your training looks like. So when we start to comprise meals, I say we need at least 30 grams of protein in each meal, non-negotiable. This is going to help maintain lean muscle mass. Protein is one of the most satiating macronutrients. So I like to think of protein as the gas in the car. You know, you put your gas in your car and it's not just going to run for that moment. It's going to run until the gas runs out. So protein does the same thing for your body. It's not only going to give you what you need in that moment while you're having the meal, but it's going to continue 4 hours afterwards. And that's like the gas to your metabolism. So that's going to keep the metabolism going and revved and burning. It's also going to help slow down digestion. And we'll go into that a little bit more in detail after. But then we have healthy fat. So healthy fat, I want, and this is not around workouts, this is just your everyday meal, anywhere from 10 to 30 grams. And I know that sounds like a lot of people try to stay low fat, and depending on what your performance goals are, we might have to be low fat for a meal right before a workout, because again, fat's going to slow down digestion. So we want to avoid fat anywhere like 3 hours before a workout, because it's going to make you feel heavy and it's not going to allow that blood sugar to come up and you to use those carbs as fuel. So just in your everyday meals when you're not around exercise, anywhere from 10 to 30 grams of fat. We're just putting together like a meal that's going to help optimize our metabolism, help keep lean muscle mass, and also help us get into like fat burning mode by keeping the blood sugar steady and not elevating the blood sugar when we're not working out. 10 to 30 grams of fat. And then fiber, that number is throughout the day. So that's 25 grams total throughout the day, broken up however that individual may like.